We got another comment from YouTube. He says, I know that I'm called to do great things, but I'm frozen in my insecurities. How do I get out of my own way of putting myself out there?
Oh man, anyone that is frozen in their insecurities, but they know they're called to do great things, like they just feel this like burning desire in their gut to do bigger things than their friends and their peers. If you're stuck in like these insecurities, and that happens to all of us, man, it's happened to me, start with stacking the littlest of wins. Like, I get it. Like, I remember feeling like, man, I remember telling Caesar and Chanta, still dear friends of mine, at Disneyland, working in the kitchen in Carnation Cafe, like, fellas, when I'm rich, I'm gonna have so much freedom. When I'm rich, I'm gonna do so many things. When I'm rich, we're gonna do these things. Ironically, now we do. But the things that I was talking about were like big, lofty dreams. To get there, I had to stack little wins. I just had to get that day's workout in. I had to show up to work on time. I had to do the best busing that a busboy can do. I had to grill up that hamburger the best way that hamburger can be grilled. I had to, as I'm crossing Main Street, USA at Disneyland, where I worked, you know, if a family that has a child in a wheelchair has a question, you're supposed to drop to one knee, eye level with the kid in the wheelchair or stroller, and then answer their questions. Oh, the restrooms are that way, and you point with 3 fingers. It's easy to point with 1 finger, and guess what? There's probably no supervisor watching me with binoculars, but I just stacked all the little wins. Like, I conducted myself in a way where I could stack enough little wins to give me confidence to start doing some bigger things, like medium-sized goals, right? And then like, all right, can I just replace my income here as working at Disneyland, just being a personal trainer? I think I could do that. By stacking those little wins, I got enough security, the opposite of insecurity. I got enough confidence to start creating my own business, being a one-on-one personal trainer. All right, now I'm making enough money. Hey, can I maybe open up my own personal training studio and have other personal trainers working for me? Well, if I stacked enough wins there, now I can take that big leap. That one personal training studio led to 5 other personal training studios over the next few years. That led to selling those 5 gyms that I had in San Diego. That led to having a chunk of money and going, I think I could do something different. I think I could be a coach and a consultant and help other gym owners scale their businesses. Look, the economy just crashed. 2008 now has come by. And I think we can take that outdoor boot camp and bring it indoors, and I could explore what it's like to be a franchisor, right? Hey guys, quick interruption to the show. Let me tell you all about the Keuilian Wellness Shot. If you're like me and you care about your health, hydration, and building a strong immune system so you can stay active and you can get after it in life, then you want to try the Keuilian Wellness Shot. I used to take 11 different supplements in the morning, things like vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B12, echinacea, ginger, and a whole bunch more. Now it's all included in the Keuilian Wellness Shot. I want to send you a 30-day supply for 50% off. Just go to Keuilian.com, use the code word Bedros, my name, to get 50% off. You'll also get free shipping. You get a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, and $1 of every order goes to Shriners Children's Hospital. And when you use the code word Bedros and do the subscribe and save, which is a Keuilian Tribe program, every month you'll get a fresh supply of Keuilian Wellness Shots for an additional 20% off and free shipping, and $1 of every monthly order will go to Shriners Children's Hospital. So go to Keuilian.com, use code word Bedros, and take advantage of this amazing offer. Now back to the show. Now, if I had told Chanta and Caesar back in 1994 that I'm going to start this fitness franchise and we're going to have hundreds of locations around the world, and it's going to be called Fit Body Boot Camp, and we're going to be held accountable by the Federal Trade Commission and have a compliance officer in-house, right? We're going to do 3 audits, go through 3 audits a year, have a massive team, spend millions of dollars in development. Bro, I hadn't even brushed my teeth properly that day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I had to wake up and brush my teeth, not hit the snooze button, drink my 30 ounces of water, get my workout in for the day, stick to my macros. I had to stack all those little wins for me to fast forward 15 years and become the CEO of this upstart company called Fit Body Boot Camp, which is now an international fitness franchise. And so anyone who's stuck in that paralysis state, but they feel like, man, I'm supposed to do something big and meaningful, I'm gonna have a legacy, and I'm gonna change the path of my industry that I'm in, or the world itself. Cool. Have you worked out today? Have you not hit the snooze button? Have you brushed your teeth? Have you combed your hair? Have you done the things that you wanted to do just as a regular human? Yes, great. You stacked enough wins. Now go do something, a medium thing, right? Now go do a larger thing. And before you know it, you're doing this grand mega thing that you saw in your mind's eye a decade ago.
Right. So you're basically saying that they don't even have to do something specific to the industry. It's just stack the smallest win, making your bed, brushing your teeth, like super simple. It'll gradually just get bigger over time.
Bro, one of the best things, you just nailed it. One of the best things that helped me become a better entrepreneur and launch Fit Body Bootcamp, the franchise. You ready for this? Years earlier, I trained for and ran a marathon because I had told myself that one day I'm going to run a marathon. Right. 9 years had gone by after I told myself one day I'm going to run a marathon, and I hadn't run a marathon yet. So I had stacked a loss for 9 years. One day I'm going to run a marathon. One day I'm going to run a marathon. 9 years had gone by, I hadn't run a marathon. Finally, I was like, hey, Di, when's your next marathon? 6 weeks from now. Great. Sign me up. Hired a coach, went through the training program, like ran like a fucking donkey for 6 weeks, ate as much as I could because we're burning a lot of calories. Because I told myself, God's designed me to lift weights. I'm supposed to be a big guy with muscles. I can't run. I'm not made to run. And we believe these stories. And I had these insecurities, right? Well, training for and running and completing a marathon made me realize, dude, I could shatter any limiting belief. Mm-hmm. So the limiting belief of one day owning a mega company that's doing millions of dollars, that's an international brand, I bet I can do this now. A marathon, something that's not even tied to entrepreneurship, gave me the confidence to become a multimillionaire.